people are getting a lot better at dealing with the tree. I think it's an NA classic. There's a lot of people in North America that just spam tree. So people will go with the quelling blade on like a Mirana and just quelling literally every tree in the safe lane before the game starts.
Yeah, but then treant protectors don't even get the first spell. They just go
seed.
leech seed, living armor, which is way better in my opinion.
We've seen a lot of the time they still go for that spell though.
Yeah, they run into some
in
trouble.
North America, a little NA Dota, they just keep.
So maybe
the same build.
They might have known about the Phoenix too. I don't know if they know that Wheel played a lot or something like that. Perhaps they've like had some matches before, but that way they open up with the bane to like lead them for the Mirana just in case they go for the Phoenix, because Mirana is actually such a good counter to the Phoenix. Or maybe it's just a very nice on the fly pick. But either way, they're well set for that combo.
Bane Mirana is one of the few combos that can actually kill the Phoenix before the egg too. You just nightmare into arrow, and the Phoenix will die almost every single time because he has such low armor.
Yeah, but there's a treant protector.
Yeah, that's true.
To heal him up. I remember a spot a couple of days ago. They played same exact lineup, Phoenix treant opener, and they sneaked in Huskar as the last pick. So this Huskar was pretty much unkillable. There's a lot of heal coming out from Phoenix and treant, so something that could build potentially into Spirit Vessel.
Yeah, that would definitely be really good. Maybe I mean even an Ancient Apparition, although they do have the Bane. We saw the kind of for Bane in the previous series. It's not too great. I mean, I don't really like Bane with another 5 like hero. It's terrible for, so maybe not Ancient Apparition. But hey, we said that a couple days ago, and the AA was picked against a lot of heals. So
yeah,
that's actually another reason the Phoenix treant combo is so good, because you're just it's so much health swap between the damage and the healing that a lot of the time you overcommit to these heroes when you're in an engagement and they just kill you because they're healing themselves.
5 seconds remaining.
So did I hear a Storm ban? I did hear a Storm ban.
Yeah, Storm's off the table, and before that they got rid of the Drow. Terrorblade also banned.
So I like disengagement versus Phoenix and Treant Protector, like Stampede or just very mobile cores, right? Like you already have the Mirana, but if you get like an Ember or something like that.
Maybe a Willow even.
Yeah, Willow's another good one. That kind of stuff, because like if this wombo combo doesn't hit, those two heroes are pretty weak.
Yeah, you know what would be sick? Naga Siren. You know you can sleep and
that was the old
you
one.
can hit the egg.
Yeah.
It's just not a great hero, but it is good setup for the arrow. It's good in a dual off lane scenario.
Yeah, it locks down Mirana, who's typically elusive.
It was a classic with the Mirana.
Yeah, that was like...
Oh, yeah, you're right. I see what you mean.
People were just like, oh, Naga's so much better than Bane, you know, as a combo. And it is. I mean, you can essentially hit people during the setup for the arrow, as opposed to with the Nightmare. You just have to throw the arrow, you know. You can't hit, only the Bane can. So, although it's not a common hero these days.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, there's the axe.
My kingdom for an axe.
He's going to have that free parking slot.
Yeah, he's quite the hero right now. Quite a, what would you call it? He kind of does one thing and one thing only.
That's good though. You have to play aggressive, and Treant's really good in that pairing.
Yeah,
like, he can run up with the axe too.
Actually, yeah, you're right. In this game, he could actually, like, they could actually lane. They don't need to do the creep cutting thing. So
plus they have a Bane too, which makes it very difficult.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. They can just do the sleep.
I still think they need some overtime damage, like an Ember Spirit. If they want to go, could go for something like a Jakiro, maybe even Venomancer to get that Treant Protector's heal off. It's really annoying to play against because you have this Axe who loves to play aggressive and is really tough to kill. And just by playing against Treant Protector, you have this mental damage that you're not going to be able to kill. You're putting yourself in... You need more time to kill a certain hero.
You know, Jakiro is kind of, in some sense, considered to be a bit of a lane counter to Axe, just because he does so much magical damage that you can actually deal with this hero without him just spinning on top of you. You kite him. You essentially kite him in the lane and do magical damage enough to actually kill the guy before he kills you. And then it would also function as a counter to the tree. They go with the Earth Spirit. That's damage over time.
Yeah,
good,
Flea classic.
Good
Flea
silence
classic,
against
for sure.
against the Phoenix too.
Yeah, not easy kills though with Treant and Axe. I always harp on Earth Spirits. If they don't have too many easy targets in the early game, they tend to just like fizzle out for a while because they don't have great catch-up farm whatsoever.
It is a Spirit Vessel builder though against the heals, and then against Axe, who has a lot of regen, and then also is a very tanky hero. These are 3 strength heroes, so Spirit Vessel is very, very good, and Earth Spirit obviously very capable of building into that. This would lead me to believe they're going to pick some sort of off-laner that's either pairs well with the Earth Spirit, which there's not all that much of,
Yeah.
or some Enigma that can just sit in the lane.
It doesn't look like a very good Enigma
It
game, though,
doesn't,
does
'cause
it?
you're against a
Tree, Phoenix, and
What
then
about the old Dark Seer
Oh
combo?
my God!
No, like this hero has been out of the game for so long. Even in
Yeah.
CIS regions, the teams who love to play him, he's gone. He's not in the game.
I feel like Pugna is there, but then you're gonna need someone who's a little bit beefier in your carry role, and it feels kind of awkward.
Pugna's not the absolute greatest versus Phoenix because you just egg versus Tree because you have
In the
interrupts
mid-game, yeah.
for the health steal.
I was saying he's a Yules builder though, which is nice.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Actually, some sort of natural Yules builder would be really good in this game. Keep forgetting about the axe blade mail, especially when you're dealing with a hero like Mirana.
Oh, Mr. Bones. We haven't seen him in a while.
He's kind of fallen off since the nerfs.
They have so much frontline though with Treant and Axe that this feels really good to be a Clinks player.
Yeah, they need a range. They needed a ranged hero essentially. And what's the pick order?
They have the 2 in a row now for Axe.
They have
Phoenix.
they have the 2 in a row. So Whreck is last pick.
So we need a safe, likely mid here. The Lena is still in. You have to consider that whoever you pick here has to be able to lane against Clinks because they might send that mid,
Yeah.
which
So-
can always be frustrating.
But
So
Lynx can't
Huskers.
dodge too many stuff this game. Like he can't dodge anything besides right clicks from Mirana.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange Clinks pick. It denies like the Huskar. Clinks does deny a lot of cheese heroes, but I'd be very worried about a Broodmother pick if I was paiNX. Although I know Brink and I know that he asked me for Brood coaching, and I mean, like he's not that confident on Brood when you're asking Jenkins Dota for Brood coaching, you know. So I don't know about that. So Morph pick.
Morph against the Treant and Phoenix. This could go really well. Also, it gives the attack speed if he steals something from Clinks, gives him invis.
Yeah.
It's a hard pick against Axe later in the game. We saw Seb in the TI finals just shredding Morphling with the blade mail.
And they did ban the DK. I think that was like again, we're talking about default safe mids. He's the guy that you go for. He can go with a range form versus the egg. Would have felt pretty good this game.
They need the sieging too. They have nothing to kill towers right now, especially in the early to mid game. Morphling eventually does, but it's just by virtue of being a carry.
But for the early game, you need to commit so much to kill a tower against Treant Protector.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you don't kill it, you just wasted time.
Other mid lane tower killers was Death Prophet, Razor,
Yeah,
stuff like that.
they're
But
dead.
They're kind
heroes.
of dead. I mean, Viper's not a huge tower hitter, but could help in killing an egg and kiting an axe.
Give
and
me
stuff
some
like that.
Jakiro. Core Jakiro.
I mean, honestly,
Hero.
they need wave clear too. Like, it feels like there's quite a bit missing from this, and they're gonna ban with the Lena themselves, who's kind of become one of those more classic siege heroes almost, right?
They could go for Ember. Ember
TA.
fits well.
How would they ever kill a building?